Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another video. I didn't make a video about this when it first happened because there was a lot of stuff happening in college football, plus I didn't know how well this was going to go on. The WAC Sun Conference merger. Everybody said, oh, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen. A lot of explanations going on. I'm like, okay, this thing whole could fall apart because originally the WAC wasn't planning on bringing up their entire conference until 2030. But that's under consideration now. They want to try to push for 2024, and that's getting every university to qualify and then doing university. I still don't think this is going to happen by 2024. I think it's a pipe dream. I think 2030 for this is realistic. They may get it done sooner, but they're trying to put the hammer down and try to get there. But I have no explanation of what the thing is going to be. Plus, I got a little bit of insight. Rumors regarding Pac-12 expansion, and apparently there's a change in criteria. This is rumor, okay? But first and foremost, let's get the housekeeping out the way. Everyone, please smash the like button. Helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. As also, comment on the video. I love talking to everybody. I love interact with everybody. Let me know what you think about this video, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 300, and we can get there soon. Now, just the old paper, the Atlantic Sun, WAC merger. Well, both conferences, I should say, originally had 6 schools apiece. And the reason why it's kind of different is because there's been changes. The 6 members of the WAC, Stephen F. Austin, Abilene Christian, Utah Tech, Tarleton State, who just came up from Division III, Southern Utah, and Sam Houston State. The 5 schools being going, everybody but Sam Houston State is going to be part of the merger. Why? Because next year, Sam Houston State joins Conference USA in 2020. Actually, this coming July 1st, this coming year, Sam Houston State will be in Conference USA. Atlantic Sun has 6 members: Jacksonville State, Austin P, Eastern Kentucky, Central Arkansas, Kennesaw State, and North Alabama. Austin P, Eastern Kentucky, Central Arkansas, and North Alabama will be part of the merger. Jacksonville State, July 1st, 2023, joins Conference USA. North Alabama, July 1st, 2024, joins Conference USA. So they've already got our trip up. So that's 9 schools where they're getting 10. Well, university called UT, Texas, Rio Grande Valley, will be starting their football program up, and they want to join the conference. So you're going from never having a football conference straight to FBS. Does this make any sense to anybody? So basically, you want to replace Conference USA as the worst conference in FBS. I mean, out of the group of 6. Good luck to you. All right. Now, Pac-12 expansion candidates, which some people probably, this is the reason they turned into this video. Okay, there's a lot of candidates that have been going into the universities here. And, the university Pac-12's previous requirements was you had to have an academic ranking no worse than it has to be better than the current worst member of the Pac-12. And sometimes they used a Forbes ranking, not a Forbes ranking, but kind of ranking. Sometimes they use U.S. News and World Report. But problem is that, and they also want you to be an R1 research university as well. Now, problem is what's been leaked out according to rumors is that ESPN basically told Pac-12 there's no university that qualifies. It's not already in a Power 5. You're stuck. So unless you want to be on this, if you want to expand, you're going to have to give up on something. And basically what they gave up on was the academic rating. Because there are schools that have an R1 research rating. Their academic rating is a little bit worse than Washington State, the current worst member. But they do have a good TV market, good football program, or on the way up football program. They say, well, the football program's got to be good. Coastal Carolina, Charlotte, App State, all these universities got money and got better. Money makes the program get better. That's kind of been proven here, unless you're a pure academic institution. Vanderbilt, Northwestern, although Northwestern's had its moment, and so has Vanderbilt. So the money makes your university get better. So going from no money at all to $6-7 million a year, or not 6-7 million a year, but 6 to 20 million a year in the Pac-12. That's big. So there were actually five major candidates everybody announced. I found out later on there was actually 2 dark horses, like real dark horses. Apparently, it actually was 3 dark horses, 8 universities that were a consideration for, that were not Power Fives, that were Group of Fives, and a consideration for the. They are not poaching anybody from the Big 12. I just don't see it. But ranked in order. This was the rumor, okay? The rumor. According to them, what was originally out there was that they wanted was San Diego State 1, Fresno State 2, SMU 3, UNLV 4, Boise State 5, Rice 6, Colorado State 7, Hawaii 8. I was like, Hawaii? What? Okay, I couldn't figure out why Colorado State and Hawaii were getting in. Or Rice, I knew because they were a top level academic institution. They'd be one of the top 5 academic schools in there. I put them in as a dark horse because if they want academics, Rice's football program sucks, but they can be better. Money could make them better, so that's plus it gets them into Texas, so that's a consideration. I still think Rice is a dark horse to get in. But okay, Rice is in Houston. Colorado State's not really in there. Colorado State doesn't really have a TV market. Hawaii doesn't have really a TV market. They're kind of okay. They're like a tier 3 TV market. But, okay, so you put Rice on the outside looking in. And apparently right now, according to the rumors that I've been hearing, this isn't documented. This is rumors from people, because having lived in Vegas for 40 years, knew a lot of people that worked at UNLV. And they all transferred and got other jobs at Arizona State, Colorado, Cal Berkeley, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State. So I know people in the Pac-12, and a lot of people who are UNLV. Also, I met people from other universities. Pretty much got somebody I know was at almost every university in the Mountain West. The only one I don't know anybody at is New Mexico. But I got somebody I know at every other university, and I could talk to them about things, what they've heard. Basically, R1 research rating in a TV market. So of all the candidates I just mentioned, who is not R1? Well, Fresno State is an R2 research rating. SMU is an R2 research rating. Boise State just came up from R3 to R2. They're on their way up, but they're not R2 right now. Right now is they're considering if they do expansion, it may be 2 teams now and then 2 teams later, or possibly more teams later, depending upon if more teams leave. Okay. So who's R1? Rice is R1. Well, that's no kidding. They're a great academic institution. Colorado State's R1. That's why they were on the list. Hawaii's R1. That's why they're on the list. But who's R1? It's got the 2 biggest TV markets. Who are the number 1 and number 2 candidates? San Diego State and UNLV. Both have R1 research facilities. San Diego State actually has a better academic rating than Washington State does right now, so they would be in automatic. UNLV's is right now, Washington State rates, some people put them at 179, but the actual current ranking is 212 for Washington State. UNLV is about 250, so they're ways behind. And actually in some reports they're 260. They're ways behind academically, but they're R1 research. They went from R2 to R1. San Diego State's R1 and a better academic rating. So you're asking my humble opinion, if they do a 2-team expansion, I think it's going to be San Diego State and UNLV. Because they meet some of the academic requirements the Pac-12 wants. UNLV's on the way up, San Diego State's on the way up, and also gives them 2 huge TV markets. San Diego puts them back in Southern California, and Vegas is Vegas. It's almost 2.5-3 million people. So that's a big TV market for them. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this one. They're not going to name the conference WAC-ASUN or some crazy name like that. They're going to come up with a new name with it. I have no idea what they're going to name the conference, but that's going to be, if that merger even happens. I still have my doubts right now, because you got to get all those schools have to meet minimal requirements to be FBS in order for them to get in. And that's a lot of schools. And Tarleton State would be the hardest one because they just came up from Division 3. Now they're talking about going in less than 4 years. They're going to, in less than 3 years, go from Division 3 to FBS. That's a jump. That's a lot of work. And I don't know if they can pull it off. But let me know what you think down in the comments, as well as what do you think. I think that San Diego State and UNLV are the two highest ones because they're the ones with the R1 research rankings. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody has a great Saturday. Thanks everybody, and please be good to each other.